Ecwamix is an ISO 9001 accredited company
and a proud provider of quality specialized raw materials, finished goods, and contract manufacturing services. With people's safety at the forefront of our health, safety, environmental attitude, and objectives, we pride ourselves on our ever-evolving and improving systems that are adaptable and practical. Whether it's people working on-site, in our offices, visiting, or the communities around us, we are committed to having a zero-incident day every day. Even though on each site there are potential hazards and dangers, we aim to have no recordable injuries or illnesses, no spills or releases, and no motor vehicle accidents to ensure a safe day. You will be required to follow the safety procedures outlined in this video and have an attitude of awareness at all times. On arrival, you'll be issued a visitor's pass, which is valid for the duration of your visit. It must be displayed at all times and returned to the reception or your host on departure. Visitors must be accompanied for the duration of their stay on the site by their hosting Ecwamix employee. You are required to wear PPE appropriate to the location you are entering, which may include, depending on the operational area, a minimum high visibility vest or overalls with high visibility strips, safety boots, hard hat, eye protection, hearing protection, and gloves. Bear in mind that any additional PPE may be required for certain areas. If you're in any doubt, ask your host. Any PPE issued to you must be returned before you leave the site. Please note that smoking is strictly prohibited anywhere on site and only allowed in designated smoking areas. There is also a zero tolerance policy for alcohol and drugs on site. All our walkways are marked by yellow pedestrian lanes. Please use walkways as much as possible to prevent safety issues from occurring. Cameras are not allowed on the site without written permission, due to privacy concerns for all employees as well as proprietary information. Mobile phones may be used in office areas or in the safe side of walkways. However, please remain stationary when you're using your mobile phone or reading documentation, and remain vigilant of your surroundings. Make sure to use all handrails when walking up or down stairs, and always look out for any potential hazards when entering a new area. Food and drink is only allowed in welfare areas and safe zones, and forbidden in yard and factory work areas. There are various hazardous activities which occur on the site, which include work with powered hand tools, crane and lifting operations, suspended loads working at height vehicle movements, including forklifts, hazardous chemicals handling, pressurized vessels, confined space entry, and hot work. You should be aware and remain vigilant at all times. All pedestrians should only use the designated walkways where possible, or where your host may instruct you to walk. Your host will also instruct where it may be safe for you to stand when observing certain operations. All visitors are also required to be aware of the various signs that are posted around the site, as they provide guidance, warning, prohibition, and mandatory instructions. Although emergency situations are rare, Ecwamix has established a set of procedures to ensure that we deal effectively with any contingency and everyone remains safe. In case you encounter any emergency, be it medical or safety related, locate your nearest safety representative, host, or employee and make them aware of the situation. We also have first aid boxes, eye wash stations, and emergency showers in key production and handling areas of the facility. Do not tackle a fire unless you are trained to do so. Activate the nearest fire alarm, called point, and shout. In the event of a fire and on hearing the alarm, make sure your workplace is safe, then proceed directly to the nearest assembly point. These are located as follows: outside the main driveway of the main site, and on Site C outside the main gate. All assembly points will be marked by signage. Do not retrieve personal possessions. Do not run. Use walkways where possible, and be aware of traffic. Once at the assembly point, follow the instructions of the fire marshal and safety representatives. Do not leave the assembly point or re-enter the site unless told it is safe to do so by the fire marshal and safety representative. The fire alarm is tested regularly at our facilities, and this testing will be formally announced to employees and visitors. At Ecwamix Chemical Systems, we embrace the positive HSE culture throughout the workplace as a part of our commitment to your safety. You have the right to stop work and report any activity you consider to be unsafe. All accidents, incidents, and unsafe conditions must be reported. Please be proactive in preventing incidents and looking after the people and the environment around you. Thank you for watching and participating in keeping Ecwamix safe for everyone.